Happy Saturday, brethren, and it's a warm one again. It's 25 at the minute outside, 25. Bit blustery though, so yeah, but a bit like yesterday, you can't really feel. Now and again you feel the wind stops and the clouds are out the way and the sun comes down and it's burning, but then the wind's back and the clouds are back and it's not burning. Right, so what's happened today? Nothing of any merit really. But I just thought, what song shall I do? And it's a Jimmy somebody or other song. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who wrote it? Jim Brown and Don Rollins. But it sort of suits the weather. The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. The workday passes like molasses in the wintertime, but it's only July. Getting paid by the hour and over by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I like to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Well, pour me something tall and strong and make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 5:30. No, 12, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, this lunch break is going to take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay, but that's alright. 'Cause I ain't had a day off in over a year. My Jamaica vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. Yeah, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. There's something out there. Never mind, I've got another chorus coming up. You can pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab and be back to work before 12. At a moment like this, I can't wonder what Jimmy Buffy would do. Mess that up a bit as well. Anyway, let's see if we can get through the chorus. Well, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. 'Cause it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, 5 o'clock somewhere, which basically means you can have a drink whenever you want. And I remember I worked in this sports centre once, and I sort of worked in the bar, but I also worked in the cafe bit. And in the cafe bit, they're just serving chips and things. People, you know, it was like they got a pool there, big sports centre pool, and people swim in and stuff, and they serve chips and hot food, I think, really, but not much of a menu. Anyway, I used to work behind the counter there. But there were a couple of people that worked there, ladies, who liked to fag break about every 10 minutes. So they disappear for 10 minutes to have a fag. So you'd be left on your own. Instead of like being at least 2 people behind the counter, I was left on my own every 10 minutes whilst they went to wait to have a fag. So I wasn't very pleased about that. And I think it was a Sunday. Lunch break, I think it was 30 minutes or something. But they had a sauna in there, and the lad from the sauna and me, we got on all right. But every time I used to ask him, you okay? I can't remember his name. Say it was Ralph or something. I say, "You right, Ralph?" "No." I said, "What's wrong?" "Terrible." And everything was doom and gloom. But he was only sort of joking. Anyway, me and him went to the pub next door, and we were drinking Bass beer. Quite a strong beer. Maybe about 5% proof or something like that. But it's a good hearty beer. And I'd had about 3, and I'm thinking, quite quickly, because I thought I'm going to have to go back. He didn't. He'd finished for the day. And I thought, sod it, I'm just going to stay. So I stayed, and for about an hour and a half or something like that. And then stupidly, I went back in to the workplace, and the manageress started going bonkers. "Where the hell have you been? There's been nobody to work behind the counter." And I said, "Yeah, that's because they're all having fag breaks, aren't they?" And anyway, we fell out, and I went home, and that was it. That was me notice. Well, it wasn't me notice. I got sacked. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, this song's a little bit like that. You're just having a bad time, and your bosses are on at you all the time, and you're doing the job because you need a job to earn some money, but they're giving you a hard time, and then you just think, "I've had enough, and I'm going to go and have a beer and just call it a day." Yeah. So good on writer Jim Brown and Don Rollins for writing that. It's a good little song anyway, isn't it? So hello to my Facebook people now, because I'm going to restart posting on Facebook. So it's the same content, it's the same stuff, same little video. But it's Facebook and it's YouTube. On the YouTube, you get all the words and chords below the description. No, below the video in the description part on the YouTube. And I'm on, what do you call it? Oh, the other one. Oh, brain's just gone. I can't remember it. Not YouTube. YouTube. Oh. Here we go. TikTok. I'm on there. I just she's my set it off. That's not good. Yeah. TikTok, and the symbol is like a D. It's like a music sort of clove, is it? Clove? And it's like a music symbol thing anyway. So I'm thinking D, what begins with D? So I had to click on it, and then TikTok came up, and I thought, oh yeah, that's TikTok, that's it. Anyway, it's the same stuff on all of them. So, thanks for watching. Please leave comments. Please like, share, subscribe, especially on the YouTube one. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I've only got less than 400. And I've done like 2,500 videos. So something's wrong, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, weather's fantastic. I'm going to go and sit outside. I'm going to get out this manual chair, which Claire's fixed yesterday. She's like a genius. Fix the brake, fix the handrail. Brilliant. So I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to go into my electric one, because I don't fancy this manual one on the ramp. It sort of starts slow and then it suddenly goes very fast. And if you get it wrong, you go sideways and then you fall off, and a lot of problem there. So we're going with the electric one. And the seat on the electric one, it actually tilts backwards. So when you're going down the ramp, you're actually at a normal level. But it's electric as well. So unless you put it in like fast or something stupid like that, you won't come to any harm. I'll just put it number 1 mile an hour, over the little bump where the door jam is. They call it a door jam. And then down the ramp, nice and steady, up to me beer table. Position myself just where the sun's coming down. Got a little bag with me that's got a beer in it and my Bluetooth radio thing. So yeah, and my phone, so I can like look at things like Facebook and YouTube and that if I want. And so I've got a bit of music, a bit of beer, a bit of watching stuff, and getting a bit of vitamin D in my system, which is always good. Right, so I'm going to leave you there. All being well, see you tomorrow. So thanks for coming. Bye.